All right, well, apparently Paul Perillo indicated that there could be interest from Michigan State for Bill O'Brien. And that caught my attention because when you tell me that, T-Bone, and Milliken picked up on that, I could have sworn that Scott Zolak brought up Michigan State and Bill O'Brien earlier in this show today. Do you remember that, Hardy? Do you remember when he said that today, earlier?
I was sitting right here.
And Hardy, of course, being a Michigan State alum and fan, he
said
is interested in such matters.
He said it's a good program. I thought to myself, yes, it's too bad they have such low-character people going through that school at an alarming rate lately, post-1993, of course.
Well,
but
you could say that to any school.
Not I can think of a few.
Between Larry Nassar and Tucker these last couple of years.
It's not great. It's not great.
Yikes. Two bad guys there. But
yikes. But that's interesting. Just two people that are, I don't know, plugged in. I think Paul Perillo's plugged in. Team employee, Scott Zolak, plugged in. That feels like that just feels like informed speculation to me. And with the way things are going here in New England this year for Bill O'Brien with his offense, if I were Bill O'Brien today, and there was a high-paying, and I would still say, Hardy, a high-profile college job.
Yeah,
that is not in the SEC, which is like to have a high-profile. Those jobs are disappearing by the day, but that's a high-profile, high-paying, real job.
He's a coach that succeeded.
I jumped ship as fast as I could. I can get out of here.
He succeeded already at the collegiate level. He saved Penn State's ass. Got them back on.
Bye.
He did. Went to Alabama after Houston. And so he knows the landscape of college football. And I'm just saying, like, if things don't work out here and things go downhill and you just know, man, we're not getting any pieces. We're not. It's frustrating for me to call my offense and run my offense without any weapons.
Right. And so Bill O'Brien looks at this offense and
what are we going to do next year? Are we going to go with the same quarterback? We're not going to load up at receiver. Then what? Why should I stay?
Are we going to find an entirely new offensive line? Are we going to find guys who can block? Are we going to find guys who can get open? Are we going to find a guy who throws the passes?
Can I pick the offense a little bit? Yeah.
I mean, they have so many needs on offense going forward that what's the future for Bill O'Brien here beyond this year, which is already not off to a good start?
He's not a stupid guy. What's the main personnel group he started with these last two games? 3 tight ends. Not one of those tight ends is signed for next year. He's the offense coordinator. He knows that. Tackle's not signed. They're not bringing back left tackle.
You were obviously calling the game, but Greg Olson, I think,
what he said
was very nicely mocking the Patriots when he said you don't see a lot of 3 tight end sets on passing downs.
He's right. I was shocked when they came out because I had to. You know what I had to do when this first started a couple games ago? I had to hurry up and grab my chart. It's to know who's 86. Who the hell's Farrell Brown? Like, I knew who Farrell Brown was, but it's not a priority for me going into the game.
It's the hero of week 3. How dare you forget?
Well, that's why. Like that week, I'm like, oh my God, Bob, they're starting 3 tight. Because I know.
Jim just found out something that I and let us know on our text, but the job at Michigan State would pay Bill O'Brien. I mean,
that's the money. It's insane.
Put it this way: did you read the reports about Mel Tucker? What his contract was and what the holdup was?
It's like $10 million a year.
Yeah, over $9 million a year he was making.
It's good money.
Just signed like an 8-year extension, right?
Yeah, last November I think he signed the extension.
Oh, you have a little buyout there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's probably.
I mean, Bill O'Brien's probably what do you think he's making here? 5?
I was 4.
Well, I have no idea, but I would say 5 probably be on the high
5?
side.
Yeah, 4.
No, it's I think for an experienced, legit guy like that.
Yep,
it's about 4 or 5.
Neighborhood what you're paying Josh.
Yeah,
Burn him.
Other teams, yes, probably.
Yeah. It's good work. Trust me, good work, but you can get better.
Oh, like twice as good.
Double your salary.
Those contracts
and be the man.
Guaranteed. Yeah, he could go 2-10 at Michigan State next year.
Right, he might walk through the door and they say, "We'll guarantee you $50 million."
Yeah.
All right.
Where do I sign?
Be there in a minute.
You can not only lose players, you can lose coaches through losing like this. That's my point. I'm not hearing anything on Bill O'Brien. I'm just saying, like, their jobs are going to pop up and people are going to want good coaches. He's still a good coach. You people all don't want to hear it out there. Billy's a good play caller. This ain't all on him. Okay, I mean, you come down that field, that opening drive. Guess who decides on 4th and 1 if you're going for the kick and a field goal? Not the OC. Okay? Kicking? Oh, Jesus. All right.
I feel like there's something to
they
this,
went down the
Harvey.
field on the opening drive on one chunk play and accidental offense, trademark Paul Perillo.
Still went down.